Sorry, give me a moment. trying to fix something. Okay. Give me a moment to fix something to make sure that stuff is viewable. Uh... Hmm. I'm trying to make sure that you guys will be able to see whenever I, Oh, I'm dumb. I know what to do. Settings. Okay, let me just... Okay, let me see how this looks. Cool. Okay. So I've been working on this script for about a week now. I haven't put a ton of work in. It's been kind of hit or miss on how much work I've been doing because I've also been rereading the series as well. So that's been a big part of this too, is like going back to the series while also going over this stuff. So, you know, I've had my focus a little split. But anyways, basically I've got a bunch of different sections. And so we've got Why Hikaru no Go, which is the first section about the main character, Hikaru. I think I need to change the title of this from like, do all mentors have to be perverted like Roshi to, I'm trying to think of a better title that like gets across the idea of like how Psy works and how Psy like over time changes. Because it's very important to note that Psy does not really start off as a mentor character. Psy is more of a sorry, I've got a video playing in my ear that you guys can't hear because I'm playing it on my phone. Well, I'm not necessarily looking for you to like know the series and be able to help me there. What I'm looking more specifically for is just like if people have critiques of like, oh, this joke isn't funny or this isn't worded very well, something like that. But no, I just wanted to hang out with everybody while I work on this and like just give an idea of like, I don't know, my work flow, I guess would be the best way to put it. Growth and learning to be an adult as an adult, I think is the best way to put this. Whoops. But yeah, the whole point of this like video essay is just to go over the three big main characters and then the story. So we've got basically the beginning of the game until the Insei arc. The beginning of the show until the Insei arc. Oh, it's fine. Like I said, you don't have to make artwork. It's all very appreciated, though. But yeah, if you ever make like dumb little drawings that are cute and tiny, I'll probably see about turning them into like Discord emotes and possibly stream emotes with credit. So, Insei arc to I guess it would be like Hikaru Shindo. So yeah, we've got all the different arcs. Beginning arc, Go middle school arc, Internet Go arc, Insei arc. Okay. What's the return arc again? Oh, I remember that arc. Yeah, that's like literally his return to playing the game. Yes, I remember that now. The Lena one is so cute. I love it. Hey, Yuki, what's up? Dude, that stream went on for like 12 fucking hours. It just doesn't look like it. Oh, I wanted to die by the end of it. So yeah, I remember the return arc. So yeah, it should be to... So it should be the Insei arc versus... to Sai versus Meijin. So beginning through Internet Go, got it. Okay. beginning to Internet Go arcs. Insei through... It was Sai versus Meijin arcs. Then we just have, on its own, Sai disappearance arc. What is the Chinese Go Association one? Okay. 12 hours for the Danganronpa stream you weren't expecting. Neither was I! I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like 6 fucking hours, but like, oh my god, there was so much content left on that. Happy. Side disappearance through Chinese... It was the Chinese Go Association arc? Okay. Because those two arcs... Story-wise... Dude, I love the story. I was too tired to fully appreciate it at the time, but I enjoyed it, even if I started kind of not paying as much attention and skipping. So... This... So, and then we have just the Hokuto Cup, I think. Yeah, the return arc through the Hokuto Cup. Return to Hokuto Cup arcs. So, I would say that Hikaru no Go is split into 4 sections that really make up what they're like. We have the beginning to the Internet Go arcs, which are all about Hikaru meeting Sai, learning about Go, and deciding that he's interested in it. Meeting Sai, meeting Akira, getting interested, learning about Go, stuff like that. Then we have the Insei to Sai versus Meijin arcs. Meijin, I don't know how to say it. But those arcs... Oh, I need to get a picture of my cat. Those arcs are all about Hikaru basically giving up the entirety of the life that he has right now to follow his passions and chase after Akira, who has gone pro at this point, while Hikaru has been just slowly learning until he can eventually face off against Akira himself. Then we have... And these arcs also all build up a lot of tension between Sai and Hikaru, because as the series goes on, you really get, like, Sai is the main player and Sai gets to play a lot, to Sai basically never gets to play. Sai basically never gets to play in these arcs, because Hikaru's going pro. So the only person that Sai really plays against at this point is Hikaru. When Hikaru is, like, in his room training and, like, just moves the stones for Sai. But it winds up with, Oh, this is Hikaru no Go. It's the manga/anime that I'm making the video essay about. So, I'm kind of explaining stuff and why I set this up. But yeah, it really is like set up into 4 sections of, like, where Hikaru is in his life. Is he just a normal kid interested in Go? Is he training to become a professional? Is he giving up on it entirely due to his own grief? Or is he full on a professional and working on his own now? So these 4 sections are like sections to the story, even though they are not the individual arcs. are the 4 main sections of the story of Hikaru no Go. So really, I'm just trying to figure out what to, like, how to structure these, and like what to put. Ooh, you got the name of the mysterious Udias lookalike? What are they named? Okay, cool. Okay, I think it was just kind of picking up my keyboard clicking a little bit. Till you finally pick up the pieces and start to look at what you this is how we start this final quarter of the series. How Hikaru starts this final quarter of the series. How did I get down there? Apparently I clicked on my wrong thing. Okay.
Snails pop.
Oh, Jess! Hey, thanks for the resub. Or I guess your sub ended and you just subbed again? For 2 months. Thanks for 2 months. How's your Saturday been? I slept for most of mine. I woke up at about 4 o'clock today. And I felt so much fucking better. I literally woke up feeling completely refreshed. I think I just needed like a nice sleep where I just passed out for... Man, I think I finally fell asleep around like 8 a.m. I was out until... Yeah, I got like almost a full 8 hours of sleep and it felt amazing. Ooh. Hey, I mean, as long as you're getting time to yourself and relaxing during the weekend. Sorry for fucking up your sleep schedule again. What do you guys think of the new redesign for Beat? I didn't want to do too much. I just wanted to do... Thank you. I just wanted to change up the clothing a little bit, do a new design that references a different nerdy thing, weeb thing, instead of Neko Arc on the t-shirt. Woke up at 3 and went to bed at 8 to 10. Ooh, nice. Oh my god. I was so tired by the end of it. I downloaded all of the streams because I don't record while I'm streaming. I just download the stream off of Twitch. I know that's probably bad, but like I don't know if my computer could handle recording and streaming at the same time. Sorry, I was burping. Technically, you woke up earlier and did stuff and then went to bed. I mean, fair. But yeah, I actually redesigned the hoodie to be a reference to Hikaru no Go because Volume 1. The first ever volume of Hikaru no Go has Hikaru in this t-shirt with this yellow t-shirt with a 5 in the middle of it. So I decided to reference that instead, since it's a series I really adore and I'm going to be working on this video essay for it, so why not? I actually own this book now. I mentioned that before. I own this book now because I found it at my local nerdy store just randomly. I want to collect this whole series someday. But yeah, today we're just, working on some stuff, trying to get stuff figured out. Really just trying to figure out, like, bare bones for most of these sections. You can see the red, that's where I've started to, like, be like, oh, here's stuff I need to add in. I think the best part about the series really is just the relationship between Sai and Hikaru. Like, Akira is a big part of this story because he is the one that drives Hikaru to really, like, have conflict with Sai. He drives both of them to want to be better and, like, want to play against him. But the core of the series will always be Hikaru and Sai and, like, how they relate to each other. Your legs hurt like a motherfucker? What happened? Walking around all day at Disney does that for real? Oh, right, you're at Disney. You're walking around all fucking day. Okay, so let's change this to a rival to rival all rivals. That's a good one. So there was actually a point I thought of on Friday that I wanted to bring up during this section about Akira. Hilariously enough, Akira is not just the rival of Hikaru. He's also the rival of Sai, which I think really plays into learning to be an adult as an adult, because Sai is a full-grown man who died thousands of years ago and then is suddenly in the modern day kind of acting like a child. And so while Hikaru's story is about growing up and learning to play Go and become an adult and, like, maturing, Sai's story is about learning to move on, learning to let go of the spotlight and pass it on and let the next generation take over and accept that his time has passed. So the beginning of the series really is, like, very focused on how Sai is so obsessed with the game that he can't let go. And he's like, I've been blessed to return. And it's like, no, you haven't. The more you read the series, I feel like the more you realize Sai wasn't blessed to be able to come back. Sai was cursed to keep living on after death to learn that he needs to move on and let the newer generations take over. Because it started out as a blessing. Because, he got to come back and he got to live. This sounds crazy. I mean, maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but these are kind of themes that I've noticed. Now, the thing is, Sai gets to be reborn twice in the series. Technically not reborn. It's more like he technically gets to possess two different people throughout history. There's Honinbo Shusaku, who existed about 100 to 200 years ago, who, at least in the story, I don't know if he's a real person, but he might be. Like a real historical figure. Shusaku. Okay, yes. So he's a real historical figure who's like recorded as the best Go player in all of history. Look, you can even see him. Boom. Honinbo Shusaku. I spelled it wrong. At least according to the manga, they spell it this way. Shusaku Hikaru no Go. So Honinbo is the best Go player in all of history, and he was a very passionate Go player. In the story, he's written as like this very passionate Go player who died very young, but was recorded as the best player in history. And that takes from the history, but it also adds its own elements of like, he is the first person that Sai ever came back and possessed. Now, Sai's possession is more like Yugi's possession, where it's like Yugi's possession whenever Atom is not in control of the body, where Atom is just kind of floating off to his side talking to him. That's Sai's kind of possession. So, how this works is Sai was with Honinbo, and through him became the best Go player of all history. Fuck. Let me set a timer.
Wah! I'm Waluigi. I guess this works. It's not perfect, but it's a good Waluigi, I guess. But anyway. So Sai, back a long time ago, about 200-something years, gets to relive as a ghost through Honinbo Shusaku. It's very hard to say these names like this.
Drink!
Thank you for the water. So anyways, the issue there is that Sai never lets Honinbo ever become his own person. Honinbo is never his own player. He's just Sai, but as a living person. So the whole point is that Sai comes back and lives with Hikaru, and through that, Sai learns to teach instead of lead, and lets Hikaru become his own player, and helps Hikaru become one of the best players in the world. And then Sai moves on to the afterlife. I have to get back into the voice. So that is the story of Sai. Childish. Perfect. That is a perfect opening, I guess. All right. Go enjoy the pool. I feel like it's very hard to keep Waluigi's voice. At least for me. There's that one dude who just sings in Waluigi's voice all the time. I heard there was a secret prayer. Hallelujah. 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 Fucking love that video. It's very good. But yes, so it's all about figuring out how to write down all of these character stories and then the manga story. And I'm trying to think of good words to describe Sai. Why? Was it the Heian period or the Edo period? No, the Edo period was the Honinbo, I think. Heian, yes. Hmm.
I guess if I I'm gonna pause the timer real quick. If I had to do a character like Pikachu, I would probably just do like Pikachu and then just stick all the way up here. I would hate it. I would hate it for the entire 10 minutes, but I would do it if people requested it. Anyways, I'll restart the timer and go back to Waluigi.
But yes. I adore this series. It really is just a masterpiece in my opinion.
Hmm.
Important to the three main characters of the story. Hmm. Now, I feel like I need to separate these two. Because I want to go over the divine move, but I want it to be separate from the first few arcs of the series. I feel like that's very important. There we go. I think a fun part of this series that stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't really do is show a lot. It kind of does a sort of One Piece game world building, except it's specifically around Go. So we get to see more of the state of the full world of Go Association, or at least the state of Japan's Go Association, while the main story is going on. It it doesn't go as far as One Piece, where we do a lot of cutaways to see what other characters are doing and things like that. But it does focus a lot more on the world of Go as a whole instead of just Hikaru and where Hikaru is at. Oh, my timer's done. Okay. Okay. So, I don't know. I enjoy this series, and I think it would be fun to make a video about it and show people why I love it. So, I just decided to work on this, and so, I wanted to share some of that work with you since Lena's not going to be here, and I thought it could be fun to just chat with everybody about their days while I work on this, and chat about this series with everyone while I work on this. Go is a very simple game with a lot of complex plays. Because of that, Hikaru starts the series like all of us, knowing it exists, but not knowing the difference between it and Othello. By the way, Othello is a very similar but extremely different game. Let's establish that now. There we go. I got a picture of my cat because she's cute. I don't know. Are there any like... Oh, good thing I got a picture. She just shifted a little. Is there any like old games that you've ever been like interested in and like kept up with how people play them and like the professional world, or like read series about them, but you've never actually like played it and been interested in playing it? I feel like I'm interested in trying out Go, but I'm not actually that interested in playing it. Oh, something's a little weird here.
You're not sure? That's fair. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to check something real quick, so give me a moment. Oh, I see. I just didn't make it dark enough. That's what the issue is. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yes. Place that. Cool. New. Perfect. Okay, I need to change that, but I'll get to that later. No, I don't blame you if you don't. If you can't say that for sure. Give me one moment real quick. Copy. Paste. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot. Need to leave that at perfect. Ba, ba, ba. Ba. Yep. Hmm. Ba. Ba. Okay. Ha 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 ha. I fixed something that was bugging me. Sorry. His grandpa's antique go board. There we go. Let's go ahead and just start on some of on the thumbnail. Edit, canvas, 1920. There we go. Actually, what do YouTube thumbnail size? Okay, 1280 by 720. Got it. There we go. So I know I've been rereading this. Have there been any old series that you guys have been revisiting, or any new series you've been reading or watching? This could be a good reference. Okay. You don't know if this counts, but you've been still interested in SEL? I mean, that counts. I know that's not a new or an old one that you've been revisiting or anything like that, but that counts. I don't know why you wouldn't. Import from clipboard. You know what I could maybe do? Edit canvas size 1280 by 720. Perfect. You've been reading a couple stuff about it and watching some vids? Nice. That's always the fucking best, isn't it? Hmm. Something like this could work. So, I think I'm going to draw... So I think the way I'm going to do this for, like, a thumbnail is going to be Beat as Hikaru and Lena as Sai here in the background. So I'm trying to think, what do you think would look best? Would it look best with, like, Beat off to the side over here, and then Lena as Sai, like, sitting here watching over? Also, it's really funny to think that a lot of my issues with art, like not being able to draw a straight line, like Lena's way better at artwork and can draw with a mouse really well. She used my mouse and she fucking was like, "Oh my god, you've been using this?" And I was like, "Yeah." Dear Lord, I found the issue and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I guess to start off, with Beat's head, I would probably have to start about here and like just woo. I mean, Beat has a really big head, so I'd actually have to do like this. That would be Beat's head, and then you would just go like that, kinda. And then I just center it. That look good? Okay. There we go. And then so I need to go from like back here and just... I'm not going to trace all of this. I'm just going to use this as a reference to get the hand with the ghost stone to look right. Beat only has 3 fingers, so, you know. I have to... I have to only do 3 fingers and a thumb. uh... And then I can just, like... Like, that would be... I'm really bad at fingers, so I just, like... And then, since I have this up here right now, I'll actually just open something else. Grab the blue from the fingers. When did I do that? Is that on this layer? Yes, it is. Cool. Then you just kind of fill it in. I'm really excited for this video to come out, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my god, it's going to be absolutely amazing, because, you know, it's my first ever video essay. I'm going to fuck up and make flaws and not have it be that great. And then I just have to... get all of the thumb colored in. And then just copy the red. Just color in the hand and you'll start to see what I'm going for. I need to watch The Legend of Korra and actually decide how I feel about it. To be honest, people who can make really good video essays, I applaud for real. Oh yeah, like fucking what's his name? H Bomber guy. He makes some really good ones. Does he also make some really fucking absolute garbage ones? Oh yeah, it happens. I'm not gonna sit here and be like he makes fucking amazing shit every time. His ones on Bloodborne and his ones on Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2 are kind of garbage. But he's a really good video essay, dude. He's not perfect. I feel like that's the big thing you always need to think about is like, nobody is perfect. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I need to... That was wrong. That was wrong. I just need to do like that, and it looks better. But yeah, I'm so excited to just like eventually have this done. Eventually, later streams are gonna have more of the where I work on this are gonna have more of the like video editing part. So these early streams are mostly going to be focused on pretty much just exactly what we're working on right now. But yeah, and then I would just... Boom, there's the neck. Remember, if anyone ever tells you that tracing is stealing artwork, remind them that the basis of artwork always comes back to tracing. Because, like, this is very clearly going to be entirely different from this in its own way.
Snails pop.
Hey, adios. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I'm prepping some stuff for a video essay I'm gonna make. Oh shit. How goes it? How's your week been? How's your weekend been so far? My week was fucking short and long and tiring. Because, you know, we had Labor Day off, but like, by God, were we just non-stop busy. And then, since I didn't do the full hand, I just have to come up here for the, shirt and body, and then just bring it down here. But yeah, I will never understand people who are like, oh, tracing means you're stealing the artwork. That's fucking stupid. You've been doing good, just working on some working on some art stuff right now? Ooh, what art stuff you working on? I'm not normally an artist. I don't know. I like making my own assets. I think it's really fun, and I think it's really fun to do streams where I do that with chat. I know my lines are usually never straight. Apparently, my mouse is mostly to blame, according to my roommate. I'm getting a new mouse. I am doing this with a mouse, by the way. I don't actually own a drawing tablet. My roommate does, but it's not one I can hook into a computer. It's just like a drawing tablet. There we go. Just some fan art doodles and such, nothing really special. Hey, all artwork is special. You could do something super dumb and I would look at it and be like, wow, that's special. I just adore artwork and I adore artists so much. Shit. I need to like... There we go. I need to erase this part and then just... There we go. Oh shit, wrong layer. You're curious? So, have you ever heard of a series called Hikaru no Go? Because if not, this is artwork from Hikaru no Go. It never really got as popular in America, but I think it was at least mildly popular in Japan. Because it went for a long time, and it did get adapted and dubbed, or into an anime, and it got, you know, translated in the manga, translated in the anime in America. So, like, it had to have some sort of popularity, you know what I mean? But it's Hikaru no Go is just a smaller series that's all about Go. And it does have some elements that I even jokingly reference in the script as being similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, my entire intro has a whole bit that's like, sound familiar? That's right. It's what? No, I wasn't going to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Why would that? Oh, I get it. No. I was talking about Hikaru no Go. Like, that's a joke I literally made because there are so many similarities between this and Yu-Gi-Oh! But they're all kind of superficial. Hikaru no Go really is like a slice of life game series with a bit of supernatural stuff to it. And that's what makes it fun to me. But also I love the characters and I love the emotions behind all the series. You haven't heard of it, but it sounds real neat. You haven't watched a ton of anime lately, don't have access to a lot of it. I mean, that's fair. I don't watch a ton of shows. I more just stick to YouTube myself. YouTube and Twitch. I do adore a lot of anime though. I read mostly. I'm never going to be one who's like, "Oh, give money to things," but like, I don't know, if you ever want to support people, a Viz membership isn't that expensive, and I would recommend it for supporting Shonen Jump and Viz memberships aren't that expensive, and I would recommend them if you want to support artists. Otherwise, like, if you just want to read the series, I'm not gonna say you should do this, but like you can always just arg. But you didn't hear that from me. Shh. But no, if you don't have time to watch stuff, I always recommend just reading manga because I think people don't give manga the credit that it deserves because it does get those emotions and those actions across. It just does it differently than anime. And I feel like a lot of manga do it better than comics only because I feel like comics always go for a realistic art style and anime, well, not always. A lot of comics go for a realistic art style and a lot of manga doesn't. So manga isn't afraid to like just stretch the boundaries. That could just me being a weeb though. So like I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, ba 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 ba. Wow, anime's so much better than comics. No, comics are great. There's so many good comics out there. I'm just not as much of a comic fan. Bye, Hikaru. I will say, I agree with people who are like, man, manga has the issue of 90% of what you would like see on it just only being about underage people. It's like, yeah, we need more popular manga and anime in America that are about adults. Cuz like the only one I can think of right now is like One Piece and it didn't start off that way. One Piece and Dragon Ball, they very much started with like those characters were kids originally. And they've just been running long enough to make them adults. Perfect. I'm so happy with how well this thumbnail's coming out already. You watch a lot of YouTube, honestly. Good background for when you draw. Lately, you've been watching a dub of a webcomic on YouTube since reading is a bit difficult for you. You either can't focus or your eyes start hurting. Oh, that's completely fair, dude. I don't know. I grew up reading. I didn't really have access to like phones and TVs and as much. I didn't have cable until I was like 10 minimum. So I grew up just adoring books. No, I need to darken that. Like down here. There we go. I'm going to change the shirt up a bit. Do it more in my normal shirt color. Whoops, not from clipboard. There we go. Oh, right, I need to... Seven. Throw that down. Used to read a lot, but then a lot of your issues got really bad and you stopped. Your boy could read a book in a day a few years ago. Ah, dude, that just happens sometimes. Yeah, age is the ultimate killer of the ability to read, I think. How far do I think this go board would go? Maybe like here? That is not the angle of the line. No, it'd probably go even further. Probably go like down here with how close up it is, and then it'd go like boop. Even more, even more. Boop. There we go. Ooh. I can't wait for my new mouse to arrive. I ordered it literally so it would show up tomorrow. You've also kind of exhausted a lot of the books you enjoy. Hey, that's completely fair, dude. You know what childhood series I sometimes wish I could go back to, but like it just does, it's not the same now? Redwall. Dude, I fucking used to adore Redwall. I collected every book and I read all of them. And then I couldn't anymore, dude. It's not like the series got bad, it just, I got old. No, that's not enough of an angle. It would be more like that. Yeah. I'm not very good at shading and stuff, so I'm probably mostly going to do flat colors. Yeah, I enjoy doing art. I wish I was better, but, you know, that just comes with practice. I just need to practice, and that takes time. Do 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 do. Oh, whoops, wrong layer. Did it again. You suck at shading as well. Dude, shading is hard. I've practiced a little bit. You know the Lena emote? The Parish one? I practiced shading on that one so much. Like I could, you know what? Let me real quick. File. Open. Luckily, I don't have to worry about having things inappropriate on here, because I don't save any inappropriate pictures on my thing. You can see that I did practice the shading on this one, because like I was like, where would the light from the fire go? And I was like, oh, it would go around here. I didn't really darken anything. I just tinted it yellow, which isn't necessarily going to work. I should have like darkened around it as well. But like it was a practice and you can kind of see it. I do like that I made the I-beams glow. It's even harder since the traditional art way better, but you don't color. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I need to... There we go. Gotta make sure I don't miss spots. Okay, so I need to make sure that I, like... There we go. So then I remember to do the white parts. I just won't go over the white parts. So who's your guys' favorite YouTubers? Very curious. Would love to hear it. You have this one drawing you did on paper and then did it on digital. You colored it a bit and shaded slightly, but you gave up some... but you gave up since it took you 4 hours for the hair, headphone, and some other details. Still your best digital drawing nonetheless. Hey, I mean, it's okay to give up when you feel like you're not getting the results you want. Never let anyone tell you that giving up is, like, not allowed. It is always okay to give up. There are times where putting in the effort on something just isn't worth it. You just kind of got lazy. I mean, it happens, dude. Dude, if giving up wasn't allowed, no one would ever accomplish anything. Because remember, you learn more from your failures than from your successes. So if you don't have times where you just give up on something, you won't learn anything. Okay, yeah, the music's still going. I bought 2 new games today and a mouse, and they were only games that I bought because everybody was like, well, not everybody, but like my friends were like, you need to get these games and play them. And I was like, okay, geez, calm down. So yeah, there is a game I can play this September when Lena's busy, and it's called, so you know Ace Attorney? It's made by Capcom as well. It's kind of in a similar style. It is called, uh, Ghost Trick. It's like a ghost detective story or something like that is the full title. Fave YouTuber are Sam and Colby, Turkey Tom, Cub Scouts, and you don't know who else? That's fair. I don't take this the wrong way. I'm not gonna act like Turkey Tom is like, oh my god, he's a monster. I just think he's kind of an asshole. I'm not that big of a fan of him, only because I think he's kind of an asshole. Not really a bad person, just a bit of an asshole. But then again, I like plenty of YouTubers who I also think are assholes. Nah, I know he makes good content, though, because people love his content. So, like, good on him. I think my biggest issue with him was just what a lot of people got on him for, which was just the, oh, why are you such assholes to fucking storytime animators? What the fuck did they do to you? And he's just like, they're lazy, da ba ba ba, fuck them, bah. It's like, dude, none of these arguments are valid for the way you're treating them. Like, he's grown, he's moved past that. I'm gonna change this 5 to an 8 for beat. Oop, that's bad. That's a bad one. That's a bad line. There we go. And then just, that's a shitty square. There we go. Yeah, shit. Layer 2. Nah, you can make fun of me for the YouTubers I like too, because, like, I like Ordinary Sausage, and, like, he makes fun content, but he's a fucking weirdo. And, like, there are plenty of critiques you can raise against him as well. Like, wow, he kind of doesn't really make, like, jokes, or he makes a lot of jokes that would kind of be considered boomer humor. It's like, yeah, he does. He does make a lot of I hate my wife type jokes, or, like, our marital relationship is strained because she's a bitch type jokes. My favorite YouTuber of all time, though? I don't know. Maybe, maybe Nitro Rad. Nitro Rad is a super cool dude, and I love his content. I haven't come back to watch his stuff a lot recently, though. There we go. I mean, yeah, exactly. I just watch whatever I think is interesting. That's like the whole point of YouTube, is just watch whatever you think is going to be super interesting. A lot of ones I've enjoyed recently that I didn't expect I would ever enjoy is fighting game content. Where are my fighting game fans out there? Because, like, holy shit, is it fun to watch people play them? And is it also really fun to watch people talk about, like, and theorize on them? Like, here's fighting game theory. Like, what combos are good? What buttons make up? Or, like, what fucking abilities that characters have make them good or bad? Stuff like that. It's super fun to watch, dude. Oh, I adore it. You've been really interested in random crime cases or whatever? Dude, true crime is awesome. I think there's some issues with true crime that I am also guilty of enjoying, where it, like, goes too much into detail and, like, almost uh like idolizes the killers at some points. And that's where you have, like, the issues of, like, the women out there, women and men. It's not just women. Don't ever try to be like, oh, women are disgusting. How do they like this? There's plenty of dudes out there that like that shit too, who are like, oh, the fucking Sandy Hook killers. Those dudes, those two shooters. I love them. And it's like, ew. Why? What is wrong with you? Don't idolize them. They're murderers, and they were fucked up in the head, and they needed help. And instead, what they did was kill a bunch of people. So yeah, true crime is one of those things you always got to be careful with, and, like, watch how people represent it when they talk about it. I know, right? They're just scary. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm very happy with how this is turning out so far. Will there be shading? Who fucking knows, dude? Probably not. Right now, on my phone, I'm listening to a video essay apparently about the Winx Club, because I just have autoplay on. Lena hates autoplay. Don't tell her that I'm listening to anything on autoplay. She'll, like, be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're fucking disgusting. Autoplay sucks. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of does sometimes, but, like, it's good for when I don't want to pay attention and just want videos to keep playing. Boo. Personally, you're really just interested in it because you like to hear what the killer's thought process was and why they did it. That's fair. I think it's really interesting to hear about that. So like, there's a podcast I listen for that. I think it's also really interesting to hear about like how the people around them reacted to this. Like hearing about like victim families and stuff like that and how they're doing. Like, obviously not diving into their privacy because you don't want to do that either. That's also fucked up. But like, you know. Yeah, it's just hard to cover that stuff while being respectful. Because you don't want to invade people's privacy. You don't want to disrespect the dead when their families are still there and like mourning. There we go. Shirt pretty much done now. Do 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 do. Nah, let's go more this color for it. Perfect. Grab about there and then just hello, Pippi. How are you? Pippi came to say hi. Do you want to meow and say hi to everybody? You don't have to. Because I know you're actually a surprisingly quiet cat. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. She hisses, though. How long do I have to wait for the character thing again? Character thing. Character thing.
Hello, chat. I am planning world domination but don't tell anyone.
That's right, Pippi. You must take over the world. Sorry, what character thing? Oh! It's like 30 minutes, I think. Just to give me like a solid 20 minutes in between. Perfect. But yeah, it's like 30 minutes just to give me time apart. Okay. So there's beat pretty much done for this thumbnail. I don't know how I'm going to do the background right now. Fujiwara no Sai art. Official art. Oh, that's such a good, clearly probably stolen artwork. Oh no, that may actually be someone selling their stuff on there instead. I I make fun of Redbubble because I don't know how many times you go on there and you're just like, oh, that artwork is so definitely stolen. I it wasn't art. Redbubble, I've luckily avoided that so far because I did buy Lena not last Christmas, but the one our first Christmas living in the apartment. I bought her a an Endeavor pillow, and luckily I found like the official artist selling it on Redbubble. I did buy her a blanket from Etsy though, and I was like, ah shit, all of that is stolen artwork. And it was all shittily put on the blanket too. Oh hey Yuki, welcome back. Do you want to see the progress I've made on this? Boom, thumbnail started, huh? What do you think? I'm going to take off this reference picture now. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should... Oh, fuck yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Eventually I'm going to come back and, like, work on the Go board lines, but that's going to be so fucking annoying. What does this one do exactly? 3D perspective snap? Oh, okay. There we go. No, wait. First I need to... Whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. I fucked up. I need to be on a different layer. Oh, that's always annoying. Oh, I fuck it up all the time. Okay, so let's start out. That didn't work. I wonder why. Oh, because I looked at it wrong. About about there, I think. Boom! There we go. There we go. Ooh, you have a new deck challenge? Okay, I'm listening. Nope, too close. Let's decrease the size of this brush and see how that looks. What the fuck? Come on. Okay. God, I love characters that are just dumb and they're like, I thought you would want to help me because, you know, I'm an asshole. but I'm attractive. I think a Go board has way less lines than this, but like, you know, this is good for the thumbnail. A Go board has way less fucking lines than this, but like, oh well. Okay. Okay, what's a good artwork for Psy that I can use? Probably one with Psy with the fan out. No, they had Nindroids? I'm not gonna go buy those Nindroids later. Fuck off. Hmm. Fan art. You know what? Let's just pull up the wiki. And see if I can use the gallery to find a good picture of what I need. Rival galleries? Oh, yeah, those are the rivals. Relationships. Hikaru Koyo Toya? Wiki gallery. Is there really no, like, gallery page for this? Ah, fucking hell. That's gonna make this more difficult. Huh. Well, that means I have to look through the manga for a good picture. Okay, what chapter am I on right now? Chapter 26? Got it. Woo. Wait a minute, that's such a good shot. Hmm. Hikaru. Lena's gonna be home soon and crash the stream. Fuck yeah. Oh, wait, Lena, are you still in stream right now? I need you to message if you are. Because if you are, I need you to see the progress I've made on this thumbnail. I'm so excited. My thumbnail is doing so good. Also, I was told to talk like Waluigi earlier. So you missed out on that. It was kind of funny. The hand is still a little wonky, but like no, I'm good. I don't really need anything. I don't know. If you stop for like, no, I don't need anything. I stopped to get some like food and some sodas earlier. So I'm good. I get to play spell books? Okay. I'd be down for that. But yeah, Lena, I'm so happy with my thumbnail so far. I did trace, I'm not gonna lie. I traced a lot. You know what? I should just... off. Seven. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. And then I'll just fucking turn this into my normal arm. There we go. Okay, so I just need to turn Lena into Sai. I wish I could find a good artwork of Sai that I can use playing the game. Because, like, I just need one of, like, Sai with his fan out pointing at the board that I can use, which would be good. I found a good one, but it's framed behind Hikaru, so it makes it difficult to use. I love the first moment that you get to see Hikaru like, I want to play the game like that. And he snaps a stone down like a professional Go player. And he does it in such a way where he immediately thinks that Sai possessed his body, rather than just, like, being there. But the thing is, he doesn't even play where Sai told him to. That's the funniest part. Yeah, I'm scrolling through chapters in the manga to try to find a good picture for this. You know what I think a very fun part for one of the characters that they introduced that helps to, like, get Hikaru more into the series is? It's another character that dresses traditionally and, like, carries a fan, especially when he plays. So he instantly sets up a contrast with Sai, and I fucking love it. Because he plays shogi, and he fucking hates Go. And he's like, Go is a piece of trash game. And it's like, oh my god, this is a perfect, like, just instant contrast to Sai. I love the character designs and the stuff in this game, in this show. Oh, it's so good. Let me try something else. Hikaru no Go Sai art. Hmm. Sorry, just looking at Hikaru in the background like. Hmm. Hmm. I only want to use official artwork too, because I would feel terrible if I traced a little bit of fan art. Because, like, this you can tell. I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't want to open Audible. This you can tell what I, like, got the idea from and, like, what I copied the perspective of. But, you know. Close that. I didn't mean to open it. Dang it. If only I could find some good artwork for Sai that I could use. How many volumes are there of Hikaru no Go? I could just find a good full body picture of Sai and use that. So what do you guys think? What do you think makes a good like anime? Like what's the best part of anime? Is it action? Is it characters? Is it the story? What makes a good anime? Character? That's what I think. I think character matters more than anything else. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Lena's calling me. Shoot, give me one moment. Uh. Hey, Lena, let me mute my mic real quick. Okay, back. Sorry. Lena called me. If you have good likable characters, then it's going to be a decent good anime. Exactly. I like action. Always feel like action comes after everything else. Like there are some series that rely on action above everything else and they can be good, but I feel like they will never be great. I could just do Lena like this in the chibi version of Psy. Now to go back to chapter 26 and keep from where I was. Good. You mean animation? Demon Slayer gets carried by its animation? Yes, exactly. Demon Slayer's story is eh. Their characters are very enjoyable, but even they're not amazing. So Demon Slayer really does get carried by its artwork and its animation. In your opinion, you really like the Lucky Star because of the characters? Other than that, the plot you don't really know. What is Lucky Star again? I feel like I've seen that one. Lucky Star. Oh yeah, that one! The cheerleader anime. I remember that one. Yeah, I always hear people adoring that one. Yeah, no worries on being tired. I honestly, I would be surprised if you weren't, considering I don't know how much sleep you got after that stream, and you were like constantly like in and out, awake or not, last night watching stream. Like, sure, we were up for that whole stream, but like we at least, I know for certain, slept like almost a full 8 hours each after it. Whoops. Actually, you fell asleep right before the end of chapter 5, you think? Then you woke up to the 6th trial at 7 a.m. your time? Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so then I have to... Okay, so then... let's start over here on this side. I slept from about 8 a.m. to about 3:47, I think, was when I woke up. Somewhere around that time. Dude, it was nice. It was just so nice to sleep. Meanwhile, Lena was like, what the fuck? Our day is gone. And I was like, I was tired. I don't blame her for being upset about that, but like, oh my god, dude, I was fucking tired. Do, 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 do. There we go. That's a better foot. That's a better leg and foot. Oh, shoot. So it's like... There we go. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's just a ghost stone. Okay. Okay. Cool. It's just a ghost stone passing by. Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck? There we go. It's gonna be... There we go. No, it has to be like this way. For Lena, I'll just give it a round face. And then I'll just... No. I I really love just the way they depict Sai. How does his hat actually look normally? Because the chibi one works, but like I feel like his hat, yeah, I think I did actually draw a bit more of what his hat actually looks like. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Nice. Okay. Hmm. Or no, if I'm gonna make this like Lena like her new avatar kind of is, or like her new character that she made kind of is, that her avatar kind of tinily represents, I'm gonna like, that's her ear, and I'll just make that pink. And then I'll just give her the brown hair and she'll get like, mm, hmm. Do I want to also make a ridiculous deck without limitations? Sure, why not? It's always very fun. So it comes down and then it, so like, Come on. I need to fix this. And then just let's add a neck, because everybody needs a neck. Be like right there. No. And then I'll just also do the other side too. Like 60 cups of ace. That would be kind of funny.
My deck is nothing but cup of ace.
Okay, so then over here we have oh, Lena's home. They cannot hear you yet. Hello.
I scared you.
Did you see my thumbnail so far?
Not at all. I was just texting chat. I wasn't actually watching. I like it.
Thank you. I mostly traced this. I'm mostly drawing this from hand, and it's coming out okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with tracing.
Exactly. Dude, I got a cute picture of Pippi. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Nagito. Aww. Camera.
Nagito. Aw. Nagito. Aw, cute. Well, I'm disgusted. Sorry. I'll sway.
Because it's hot out there?
Well, all the walking around and it's warm. It's cool. It's like livable cool outside. But you know, still walking around the park. So.
Right. I mean, I went out for a little bit. And then I'm just gonna... And that's gonna be her other ear. What's up? What's up? Oh, I get it. Nagato, you can only have 3 of each card.
Aw.
Yeah, that's dumb. I love it. There we go. And then I just have to... Ooh. I think Hajime's deck would be, let's see. So Hajime is all about like lack of talent with hidden talents in it. So I feel like Hajime would be like, I think Hajime would have like a meta deck that he wouldn't really be able to play super well, and then like, or no, I don't know. I think Hajime would just have like a deck that looks like nothing, and he doesn't play it super well, and then out of nowhere, like once he starts realizing his own talents, it's like, holy shit, dude, he like 30 card comboed me, and FTK'd me. And then Nagito would definitely have a burn deck. Normal monster deck, yeah, something like that. Hmm. There we go. Yeah. Maybe Magic Key because it can OTK at times and relies on normal monsters. Sure, yeah, Magic Key could work. And I really do think Nagito would have like just pure burn. Everyone would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Ooh, volcanics. Yeah, that would be Nagito, especially with his with the Russian roulette scene. Okay. And then I'm going to. You still think he would play a dice deck? I mean, I think he would play like barrel dragons with burn effects in it. Like barrel dragon with a bunch of dice roll and burn effects in it. Oh, wait. I need to do the hair. I forgot to do size hair. Okay, there we go. Now I can start coloring in Lena as Sai. Import from file, uh, pictures. There we go. I just realized the way the dice is a reference to the Russian roulette. I mean, fair, but like that just kind of plays into his luck in general. I just realized though I can make the hat a reference to Lena's hood as well. There we go. So does anybody have any other big plans for the weekend aside from Yuki being at Disney World? I mean, we need to grocery shop. Other than that, that's all we're doing this weekend aside from our normal streams. I know you go home tomorrow, so like you're at like the end of your trip. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna undo something. Ah, come on. I always forget to do this. 7. Color. No, that should be like this, and then... Hey, what up? Welcome in. I'm doing good. I'm pretty happy with this thumbnail. Are those fireworks? Why? Ah, that's fair. Sleeping all day tomorrow sounds so fucking nice. I said sleeping all day tomorrow sounds so fucking nice. No. I'm not going to. Sugar said they were going to. I was curious about that. I'm adding you in as Sai. Remember? So yeah, I did me in a more serious Hikaru pose, and then you in the silly little dancing Sai pose. The best part is that you could probably cosplay as Sai really easily. You're also dressed as Monami. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's fair. Do you like me referencing your hood with your hat? There we go. And then I can just darken it slightly for these parts. I like how I was like, I'm not really going to do shading, and then here I am doing shadows. What's this art for? It's for the thumbnail on the video essay. But yeah, this is gonna be my thumbnail for the video. So I'm prepping this now so that I don't have to worry about it later. What? I mean, yeah, they always let that person back. That's like how jobs work. It's like, oh wow, the person that everybody had drama with for some reason is like beloved by the job. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, that's usually how it goes, though. You're 23, yeah. You're smoking. What do you expect? Like, dude, if I'm like almost double your age and my lungs are better than yours, that's an issue. You need to stop smoking. Right. Night, Yuki. That's good. I mean, yeah, you won a ton of like scare awards last time, right? Well, I meant like, didn't you have like a nightly like award that certain people would get? Oh, okay. I thought you mentioned getting it a few times. What's he got? He's a little bitch like that, and he's like, I want your milk. And it's like, no, you don't get milk. I wonder what color I should go for the background. Maybe like a nice purple. I will swap it after I've finished filling in all the white spaces. Yeah, you were busy for that entire time. I love love making art. It's fucking so much fun. What was that? Oh, yeah, that's scary. And then, I don't know what color to do for your pants. I'll just make them blue like how Sai has them. Like this nice cyan. Well, now it kind of looks like your scrub pants. Maybe. I mean, you can limit what all it runs, or like how much it runs at any given moment, so that could help. And then I'll just go. I don't know what color to do. I could just do like a deeper pink. This shirt. There we go. What would a cool color be? Like a dark blue or... Like this? That's the wrong. Hikaru no Go, title transparent PNG. I know what to do. Ugh. Hikaru no Go. Transparent PNG, images. My fucking book has it way different than this one shows it. Honestly, I feel like this has been a pretty successful stream and I might end it soon. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I muted Discord earlier just in case and I forgot to unmute it.
Why'd you mute it?
Because I had the preview set up.
Ah.
Just in case anybody hopped in. Let's see. What the fuck is this? What was that photo editing app that we had?
Um.
Oh, there it is.
Got it.
Found it.
Wee wee dee boo 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 boo. Spell on me, put your spell on me. Put your love, put your hands on me. Same.
Nice.
One of these boys, we could do it. Taking off all the red boy, put your spell on me. If you want me to throw the ball, you gotta give it to me, little boy. Dámelo. Go get it.
So, I have now made the image. I'm going to send it to myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we're going to pull this into here. Good boy. I'm listening to a Winx Club thing just because it came on.
I am so sorry.
Hikaru,
But I love
no,
Winx
go.
Club.
Title.
That was my
Title.
puppy.
Whoops.
Still my gym. I just don't want to watch the rest of my where I'm at right now. I like living in the blissful ignorance of just the first.
I hear the new live action show is really shit.
They all are. Oh yeah, totally is. It's just not everything needs to be live action.
Layer.
Player.
Is there a way to transform just the layer? I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Keep them entertained, Lena. Tell them about your scare school stuff.
So, oh my god, like guys would not fucking believe it. So the reason I wasn't at stream earlier is because I have scare school today, which is a really funny way of just saying orientation for my haunted house stuff. It's required of everyone. And oh, thank God. I don't know if anyone else knows at all where the haunt stuff is whenever like scare school, because I go to scare school, I go to the park, and I'm like, where the fuck do I need to go? So I go to the normal employee area. I look around, there's no signage, so I'm like, okay, huh. And so I walk around, I try to go to HR, they're closed at this point. I knew that, but I still went. I asked one of the supervisors that have the haunt thing on their shirt, and they're like, I don't know where scare school is. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't say that to them, of course. And then after that, they're like, well, if anyone's gonna know, it's HR. And I'm like, cool, they're fucking closed by now. So I see a chick that was walking in at the same time with me, and I'm like, you here for scare school? And she's like, yeah. It's like, do you know where it is? She's like, nope. So we just kept walking around. Well, not walking around. We spoke with another supervisor, and luckily they had a radio on them. And they were like, I don't know yet. It's like, I don't know, but I can ask. And after like 10 minutes, we fucking find out it's at like wherever in the park. Not at all where it used to be. This is a whole completely new area. It's in the arcade area. So then we have to walk halfway across the park, which I'm used to. That's where my haunted house is, so it didn't really bother me. It was just annoying that I had to ask 5 people essentially when all they had to do was like put it on the calendar. It's not even on the calendar. It didn't tell you where to go. It just says that you're there. I mean, that happened last year too. It seems like when I got there, they were like, yeah, can you go to the courtyard to see if anyone else is here? And I'm like, I wasn't even told to go to the courtyard. I showed up and was just expecting someone to be standing somewhere and just waiting on me, but no. That's the worst part. That's like
Right.
the only bad part about, it just seems like when it comes to meetings and shit, it's like no one knows what they're doing. But I got to go see my haunted house again. I got to go in my favorite room. I got to walk around, say hi to all the cute little animatronics. It was fun. No music. There wasn't any music or sound effects. So it was actually more creepy, I feel like. There was only It was fun walking through the house with no music or atmosphere, music, sound effects going on. It's really goofy sounding, especially in rooms that really need it to really up the scare factor. Like there's a Ouija board room. For those of you who don't know, my haunted house, it's Blood on the Bayou, and it's just like a St. Louis, like Louisiana themed plantation house looking ass haunted house with like voodoo, witchcraft, all that crap. And yeah. So I forget where I was going with this. Oh, there's a Ouija board room, and it's really funny instead of scary when you walk through it with no music. I can tell you why. It's just a big open room with like a little swing thingy that someone can stand on and act like they're in a seance. And there's animatronic. There's like dummies being like spun around in a slow circle, like they're being levitated. And it looks really cute, funny. I said cute for some reason. It looks really funny when you don't have music playing, because it's just like they're just like. But yeah, and then walking my ass back and forth around the park is always fun. And now I'm here, back home. As a reminder, I'll be doing this for the next week. Is the actual first week of the haunted house. Starts on Friday. Yeah. Dry run on Tuesday and a dress rehearsal on Thursday. Yup. I'm gonna join on my computer now.
What do you... Hey, Lena, take a look at my thumbnail art real quick. Tell me what you think.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm realizing I missed something. This is why it's always good to change your background.
Okay. There we go. Loaded. What about it?
Give me a moment, give me a moment.
But yeah. I had fun. It was fun seeing the house. They changed some stuff around, but it's fine.
What do you think, Lena?
Ah, that's really cute. I like it. I like it immensely.
Yay! I have the thumbnail made then.
Yay!
I know why you should watch should probably be a little bigger. Let me change that real quick. So that way you can actually read it.
How much fucking money would I get if I just worked at the park year round? Probably not as much.
Ooh, wait, I have an idea.
Hell yeah, the haunt part's already on there. Fear rises when darkness falls. It's always funny. I always forget. You know those necklaces they sell, where they light up and they tell people not to scare you?
Yeah?
Those only work on outside attractions. And you know how many outside Halloween attractions we have this year?
How many?
1. It's the Outlaw's Revenge. Those are the people that are dressed up as cowboys and they slide on the floor with the sparks. And those necklaces are like $20. Because you're coming into the park fully knowing that you're going to be in a scary environment. And there's only one outside interactable because they moved Peter Pumpkin Eater. Because of the new ride at the park is set over there. So they moved Peter Pumpkin Eater to where the wax house used to be, or the dinosaur thingy. Do you know where that was?
Kinda, yeah.
The like dinosaur walkway, that's where the wax house used to be. I guess that's where they put Peter Peter Pumpkin Eater. It's still a walkthrough, but it's technically like a maze, so they're not counting it as an outside attraction, I think. I don't know yet. I need to see it. But yeah. I don't know what I was talking about.
There we go. What do you think of that? Like mimicking the original title colors?
Yeah. Well, shouldn't it be opposite? The Why You Should Watch should be on top, and the Hikaru no Go should be on the bottom.
Well, I need the Hikaru no Go to be more easily visible.
Cause like, yeah, I agree with you.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason I had to swap it around like that.
You know, it's actually really cool this year. This year they're doing some different shit. So you know how last year they had the fucking all-out brawl between a bunch of teenagers, and they had to have a chaperone policy.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're trying a new thing, where they'll take like a I don't know what time, but they'll clear out the park before the haunt starts, which is so funny to think. They had to clear out the park in an hour, and then they'll reopen for haunt, so that they can make sure that there's a chaperone policy. But because of that, they are now selling packages where you can get the daytime and nighttime. So you get like the kids Halloween thing in the morning, and then you can come back for the nighttime stuff.
Right.
I never looked at these prices before because I don't need them. You know, I work it. Man, it's $75 to do that. Of course it is. I should have known that.
There we go. That's pretty good. I'm happy with this thumbnail.
Man, the park closes at 9? Ah, that explains it. I'm so used to it always being open so late. When I left, it was empty, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. This is not Halloween hours yet.
So I was originally gonna give you cow horns or cow ears, but I just gave you the horns instead.
Yay. What's I doing?
Oh, never mind. I guess we're good. Where did my mouse fucking go? Are we good? Stream still going?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I got a notification of OBS disconnected.
Oh, nothing happened. I saw that notification on your screen, but nothing happened.
Oh, okay, that's weird. No, yeah, stream ended and restarted.
What did?
Yeah, we're on a new 17-second long stream. Whoops. Okay, I need to fucking not use this stupid fucking USB-C connection for Ethernet because it just disconnects way too fucking easily. Because, you know, my computer doesn't have an actual Ethernet port, even though so many fucking amazing laptops do, and they work really well because, you know, Ethernet ports are nice. Ethernet cords have that nice little click thing on them, so they fucking don't disconnect like that. But no, I get stuck with a stupid fucking USB-C port for that, which means I needed an adapter and a fucking, you know, cord that easily goes and slips right the fuck out compared to an Ethernet cord. Oh, why is it on this page? New. folder. Thumbnails. Watch. Hikaru, no, go. There we go. Boom, that's done. Now it's mostly just script stuff and other assets I'm going to need, and I can work on those in other streams. I think the script I just have to work on my own time, because it's too hard to write that and also talk to you guys about stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy with this.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, for some reason the stream timer is still going on as normal on Twitch.
Oh, that's good. Let me check something real quick. Okay, yeah, it did actually separate them into separate streams because of this, but that's fine. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else I should work on, or if I just want to call it here.
I don't know.
You know what? I do kind of want to do something. There's one other thing I kind of want to work on before I end stream. File, new. Don't open over there. 1080. There we go. That's a better brown. I was trying to find a brown that didn't just look like shit brown. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a better, like, kind of chocolatey red brown. Then we just... I think school floors are like this kind of white, like off-white. And you just like... I'm gonna make this look like a upfront classroom. Oh, hey, Michael, what's up? Do you want to see the thumbnail I made for this video essay I'm working on? We're doing pretty good. How about you? I'm so proud of this, and I'm so excited to have the video finished and be able to use this.
Yay.
I have to say, My dumb little cutesy art style does really good for mimicking stuff like this.
It does.
Thank you. But... Or for mimicking the little side chibi down here in the corner. The tracing on Hikaru, not as much in my personal opinion, but I'm still happy with how that turned out. And like all the roughness is going to be a lot harder to see in a YouTube thumbnail. But yeah, I'm going to make the background for my video essays. Yeah, this is just going to be a wall. I can make it a different color for a wall. What would be a good color for like a school wall?
White. That was our color. Just like the
Yeah.
white bricks.
And then just like a gray floor. Whoops. True, yeah, it is easy to include anything in white. You know what I could do? That would make
What?
this super easy.
What?
File, open as a new layer. And boom, I've got the opening I can use. And then I can just... All I have to do is delete this layer. then I can just... Come on. I didn't realize how zoomed in I was. I always do this, I swear. So, and then all I have to do is like make it look like a whiteboard.
Yay.
But yeah, I think it would look really nice to use to like make this look like a whiteboard. So I just outline it, and then I can just like honest just and then I can just pretty much for my recording, which I will do off stream, I can just like actually I could just record vocals and then just like set it up to where I have a GIF that plays, like just make a GIF that that like mimics faces and stuff, and I can just do that. Okay. I think I'll just start off with the background for now, and then I can add a me in later. Come on. Uh-oh. Did my mouse just die?
Ed.
Oh my god. I can still scroll. Oh, there it goes. What the fuck? Okay. Are we all good now? Okay, I see what I did wrong. Oh, shit. Wait. Ah, I knew it looked a little weird. I did fuck up. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll make this look like a classroom setting. And then I can just later on make everything like add in like a podium where I would teach from and then just draw in me. Okay, cool. And then I'll just like
Ooh.
there we go. There we go. A whiteboard. And I'm done. Save as video essay background. Eventually I need to start going through and grabbing clips from the show and panels from the manga. But that will come later. For right now, I need to finish my script and figure out what, like, parts I would want to take.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna call it there and end stream. You guys have a nice night. I'll be back tomorrow for D&D.
Bye, everyone.
Let's go! Woo! See you guys later.
Yay.
Oh wait, should we raid someone?
I was wondering if you were gonna ask that.
Who should we raid? Anybody got recommendations on raids? Maybe another art stream if you see one. To be fair, I didn't start off as an art stream, but I did do a lot of art this time, Lena.
Yay.
Anybody doing art? I don't see anyone I'm following doing art.
Yeah, there's a don't just chatting stream, but
I mean, going from this to anybody else is pretty easy. So yeah, we can go to Mooples. He's doing Elden Ring. There we go. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very excited for eventually releasing this video, but that's still God knows how long away. For right now, I'm just happy to be working on all these assets. And once I have all these assets done, then I don't need to fucking worry about any of this later on. That's the best part. Woo! See you guys tomorrow.
bye, bye, bye.
Bye.